Hello and welcome to part 3 of the Mopelmaken shit kit group build. So I joined the live stream yesterday and this is what I've managed to get done. So I was on there for a couple of hours or so and following through the instructions, building my X-Wing. This is as far as I've got. So I've got the main part of the fuselage there kind of painted up as per the instructions. Let's try and zoom in, not wobbling the camera everywhere. Hopefully that's in focus. Yeah, so that's that. Put the transfers on, as it says to do. Painted Luke Skywalker inside and the cockpit part. So the actual main body of it isn't actually painted, that's just the bare plastic. So what I did was, I did a little experiment last night using one of these little paints here. Just mixed it with a load of water, so it was really runny. And I covered this part in it. It made a right mess, so using my sponge, you can see where I've rubbed it all off. I just rubbed all the paint off, and then using a bit of kitchen paper, after that just give it a good buff up. Took a little while. But what it's done is that paint's gone into the recesses in the panel lines, which kind of works alright, I think. Looks better anyway, looks better than just the bare plastic. So what I'm going to do is, that was just an experiment really, what I'm going to do is, once I've got the whole thing built and assembled and transfers on and all the rest of it, I go over the whole model doing this before I completely assemble it. So that's that part. The next bit I did was the canopy itself. I ended up painting it and using this paintbrush. It was quite an epic, to say the least, to actually paint these on here. It took a little while and I made a few mistakes, and what I did was, when I made a mistake, I just used my scissors and literally scraped the paint off to tidy it up. You do actually get a transfer for the canopy, but for the life of me I could not get it to go on, so there it is there. Bin. It's going to have to go in the bin. So I ended up painting it in the end. The main X-Wing part, it's not actually assembled yet, it's just in its two parts. So I've put the transfers on, painted all the little bits with the various colours that it says in the instructions. And I think once I've weathered it all, well, not weathered it, but panel lined it using this, the same as that, it should look okay, I think. Next things I need to do is put the weapon pylons on, or the big laser weapons on the wings, and this rear plate, which I believe needs painting before it goes on. And then it's just a case of completely assembling it. So if you're interested, you can go back and watch the what's it called now? The live stream that was on last night. That's up on YouTube on the Model Making Gurus YouTube channel, and you can see me causing chaos, pressing buttons on my tablet, and all sorts of craziness going on there. But that's as far as I've got. What I'm going to do now is I've got this little project board with it all on. I'll put that to one side, and then next Saturday I'll jump back on the live stream again. Hopefully I can get my tablet to work properly and I'll get him finished off. But in the meantime, maybe let's see there in the background. Yep. Let's just stand it up. I have got my Redemptor Dreadnought here, and I've got another Redemptor Dreadnought there which I'm going to build. What I've done so far is do the base for it, but that's another Redemptor for my Primaris Space Marine Army. Right, thanks very much for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.